In this one, we are going to do a fish room tour. Obviously, I haven't got as many tanks as I have in previous fish room tours, but there's still more than enough for us to have a look at. So let's get right into this video. So we're going to start this tour at Trigger's tank because that's where we always start. And as you can see, there's no snails in here anymore or any wood. So basically, I found a couple of the snails dead. And I'm not sure whether he did it, but they were crushed as well. So I thought, to be on the safe side, I'm going to pull them out. They have been with him for a year. So he's never ever harmed them before. And I've never seen him go for them, but I just thought if he has done them, then it's better to take him out than worry about it, if that makes sense. But he's looking fantastic as always. You know, I say it every time I do a video, he's an absolute showstopper. The reason I took the wood out, which was in the middle here, is it was just filthy and I wanted to do a bit of a deep clean on the bottom and it was just full of algae, and I was going to give it a, well, I am supposed to be giving it a wash, but obviously I'm not too well, so been a bit lazy. But actually at the same time I'm thinking to myself, actually it looks probably all right because he's got more room. This is a 5-foot tank by 18 by 24. He's an 11.5-inch Trimac and he loves bombing back in two, and I want to give him the best environment that I can give him at the right time, if that makes sense. So I think that there will be an upgrade involved for this guy at some point. A bit of a tank, probably go 6 by 2 or even 5 by 2 would be better than what he's got now. Although right now, step back, he's got enough room, he's fine, he's got plenty of room to swim about. He is a one tank fish, obviously. And yeah, he's absolutely good. He's just stunning, isn't he? He's gorgeous. He gets a lot of attention, does Trigger. Anyway, what I want to do now is I want to show you that bonus footage. So I'm going to attach some footage to this video that Justin and Michelle sent me. Now, this is one of the Trimacs that I bred from Trigger and I sent to Andy Woods. Andy Woods grew them out. And obviously, for those of you that know who Andy is, he's shut a lot of his tanks down. And Justin and Michelle bought a pair off him. Now, I already know Justin and Michelle. I've known them for a few years. And I actually put them onto that pair with Andy. And they went and bought him. And this is the male. He's absolutely stunning. They've actually got some young from this pair. And Justin's telling me that he's going to do something with them, you know, in the form of breed his own Trimacs for his own sort of like strain, which I'm really enjoying. I'm going to enjoy seeing, and hopefully he'll give us some footage that I can share with you. And obviously, yeah, beautiful fish that, and you know, you're doing a great job, Justin and Michelle. Thank you for the footage, but yeah, you're smashing it. But like I said, these were grown out, bred by me and grown out by Andy Woods. So yeah, we're going to go into the fish room and we're going to start at these tanks here, these 3 tanks here. So what have we got? The Parachromis multifasciatus. Now this is my pair and they're a breeding pair, and in that tank there is 2 of their young, but we'll go back to that tank and I'll tell you what's going on and where the rest of them have gone. But this is my pair of Parachromis multifasciatus, bumblebee cichlids, yellow jackets, male, female. And as you'll see in here as well, we have got my group of Salvini. Now I had to put the Salvini in here when I because I took some tanks down, I had to put the Salvini somewhere. There is 2 males and 3 females. That female there, you'll have seen on a video that I spawned with a male. I sadly lost the male that she was with, and he was a big one as well, which is why I ordered 2 males. That male there from Wharf, and where's the other male that I got from Wharf? I think it's that one there. Yep, it's that one there, and they are stunning, but you have to be patient with Salvini because they're slow growers and they do take the time to show their potential, although that female is already showing her potential. This male here and that male. That one's a bit better. That's getting there, but there's still a long way for these to go, these Salvini. And it's working. This is working. So having the Parachromis and the Salvini in the same tank is working. And we've got our spotted dollars. Now, check that one out there. That in particular, that one there, get a focus on it. Look at that. That's a beauty, that, isn't it? But yeah, these spotted dollars are coming on nicely. They're not the fastest growing, I'm not going to lie to you, but I mean, they have grown since I got them. I got them last December, I think it was. But they've come on a treat. So yeah, that's that tank. That is a stunning little community, which at the moment is peaceful. And one thing on these, which is really good, is putting these Salvini in here, it's halted the amount of spawns the Parachromis are having. So that I'm happy about that, if I'm honest. Because as you know, American cichlid pairs, Parachromis, Amphilophus, whatever, they can spawn on tap, do you know what I mean? And we don't want millions of babies because we don't know what to do with them. Then you can't get rid of them. You can get rid of an handful, but like, you know, it just isn't. You just don't want to be churning babies out. And obviously, if you keep spawning them when they're smaller, it does restrict the growth, so it slows the growth rate down. So yeah, putting the Salvini in there was a master move. It wasn't really. I had no choice. I had to do it. So, but yeah, that tank's working out really well. Obviously, I've put more pots in there because just in case, and then I'm going to put this. I put this piece of wood back in. It's what I had in before, and yeah, that's coming on a treat. Let's go down below. So we're down below, and we've got little Morris and the female Leonsi. Now you'll remember there was my Briodori in here, which I'll show you in a minute. I had to take him out because he kicked 10 bells out of that female Leonsi, and if I'm honest with you, I didn't want to risk losing her, so I just took him out. But these two live in harmony. These are the odd couple. They get on dead well. That tube in the background, you know, she can use it if she needs to, but she very rarely needs to get out of his way. Little Morris, absolute beast. He is stunning. So yeah, anyway, just a quick one for anyone, before anyone asks me, I will not breed these. These would be hybrids if I bred these, and that is not what I'm going to do. I am going to do a video on hybrids and my opinion and the way I feel about it. But remember, guys, that's my opinion, and I'm going to share that. I respect anybody's opinion when it comes to fish keeping and what they want to do. And as long as, obviously, they're not harming the fish, everyone to their own. So I'll do a video on that. That's a later video to come out, and that will be my feelings on hybrids. So yeah, if these spawn, we will not be pulling young from these. Although this was not intentional, to be honest with you, because obviously I just moved the female away from the male because the male is a lot smaller than her and she was beating him up. So, and this just works for now. So we're going to grow that other male out. And while I'll show you the male in a minute if he's not hiding, and you'll see the size difference. So she's probably around about, I'd say 5 inches, maybe a little bit more. And he's probably, anyway, I'll show you him in a minute. In fact, I'll show him you now. So this is the tank that he's in. He's been in this for a long time, and there he is. There he is there. That's him. So we can try and get a side on. No, he thinks he's going to get fed. Yeah, he's a bit smaller than her. He's probably a couple of inches smaller. So I just thought I'd get him in here and grow him out. There's them Oplo catfish. All my tetras. Couple of Spilaris. That smaller Briodori. And my female Amatitlania. So, she's hiding. Now, if you remember, I got a pair, didn't I, from the auction. And then one day, I found the male dead, and it looks like her back end is disabled. So, I have not got a clue what happened. They weren't in with anything aggressive. They were in with the Ferrichthys and with the Jack Dempsey. So, I'm assuming that they did it to themselves, had a fight or whatever, but I don't know what happened there. There's the male Leonsi. So yeah, we need to grow him out. So hopefully in here he'll get grown. He'll grow out and we can then try and maybe put them together with a divider or something. So yeah, that's that tank. Let's see if... Anyway, so I said that I was going to show you these two young Parachromis multifasciatus. So these are the babies. They're getting a little bit bigger now from my pair. And I only have two. Now, the story behind this is my cube tank. It's 2 foot by 18 by 18. And I grew an handful of these. I think I grew about 30 on. And I had one pal, Kevin, who took, I think, 6. And another pal of mine took 10. And then I put the rest on classified, and someone took 6, I think it was. Do the maths. It left me with 8 anyway. It probably doesn't add up, but around about that. So I put these 8 in that tank there, and they did exactly what these did. So when I bought these about a year and a half ago now from Wharf, and I bought 6, and they started to, what I think happened, I think these 2 paired off and picked the other 4 off, if I'm honest. Well, I think the same might have happened here, so I'm hoping that these are a pair, because the other 6 just got picked off over time, and I ended up with these 2. So I've put them in here, decent size as well. Check him out. Well, I'm saying him, I don't know if it's an him or an her. So we've got this pair in here. You know what? Let's grow them out. I don't have room to keep them, but you know what? We can grow them out, and if they are a pair, we can share some rare fish for someone. Someone will get these. So that's the beauty, isn't it, about having these rare fish. You might not be able to get rid of them on an haul, but there is an handful of people that would love to own them, and believe me, I know that because I get asked all the time. So look at that, that's a little beauty, isn't it? So yeah, these are young from that pair, which are stunning. So the next tank I'm going to show you is this one. So let me just move the crap. There's loads of crap in front of it, guys. So it is this one. No editing, guys, I'm just moving around with it. This is my community tank, and you know what I was saying to you in the last video about it being really hard to keep on top of? Well, I stripped it. So I stripped it, and there was just crap everywhere. So I give it a good old clean, and I basically set it back up in a way where it's easier to keep clean, because if you notice, since I've got rid of a lot of the shit that was under the rocks and wood, it's cleaned up, so it's a lot better. So yeah, I need to probably do some deep cleans every month on it. Anyway, it's a lot better. This tank's amazing. We've got our group of Jack Dempseys, and if you remembered in a video, we had a pair that spawned, and we didn't grow them out. The fry got eaten quite quickly. There he is. There's my Briadorai. This is a stunning Vieja Briadorai Rio Salado. And as you can see, he's very excitable. He's doing fine in this tank. Got to keep an eye on him. He's probably going to be a one tank fish, if I'm honest. But, I mean, look how, honestly, let's throw some food in, because he's dead excited. So I've just thrown some small granules in, and they love it. They love this. They're going mad on it. It's real fun tank, this. It's real lively tank. And yeah, that Briadorai at the moment, honestly, I swear, I am probably going to have to set up a tank for that fish. This is one of the most aggressive fish that I have ever kept, honestly. It's unbelievable. Obviously, I've got my Macula Pinnis in there, my Jack Dempsey in there, and my pair of Spillaris. They haven't spawned for a while either, to be honest with you. In fact, they only spawn for me when they're on their own. But as you know, we grew quite a lot of their young on, and we moved them on, so we won't need to breed them for a bit anyway. And then we've got the big L95 Pleco. So yeah, love this tank. It's got good fun at the moment. There's a lot of room in there for those fish to grow out, and yeah, buzzing off them. And I think that's all I'm going to show you today, guys. Obviously, you know, I haven't showed you the extra spear tank because the light's off. So you've seen them anyway. I did a video not long on them. I'm going to call it a day. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for all the comments, all the subscriptions, all the likes, the dislikes. It does mean a lot. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, consider it. It is free of charge. I just need to point out how gorgeous is that male Macula Pinnis there. That has come on a treat. I don't even know where I was up to. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.